Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm doing what I always do and jumping into a new music video. This one's a little bit different. This is a Jump the Line from Sherry. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot. Without people just like you doing exactly what you're doing, I wouldn't still be doing this. So it means the world, but it does mean that I am contractually obligated to do this video, a video that I probably would never do on my own because it is a lyric video. And if you guys have been here before and you see my channel, you know that I really focus on performance, emotional expression, interpretation, and how somebody handles and carries themselves on stage. Without a request, I've not done a lyric video. I haven't done a lyric video in a long time, regardless, with or without a request, but this is what she wanted to see. This is what she jumped the line for. So 100% I am here to do this. What I will do is make sure to give you my honest opinion and whatever's going on in my mind as I listen to the song. This is just a reaction. I think this is the first one in a long time that I've done that I think is really just a reaction video, not analysis, not a breakdown, just a reaction. So let's get into it. Again, this is Courtney Hadwin singing Call Me Back, the lyric video. You know, the last one I listened to of Courtney's was a while ago, and it was an original, the first original of hers I'd heard. I think this is probably from the same album. My guess, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but if it is, that means it's hers. And one thing I did really appreciate about the first one that I heard of hers, I think it was called Unbreakable or something like that, I'm pretty sure, was the lyrical content. It was very mature. It was intelligent. It was captivating, and it was lovely. It was, you know, I don't know how to say that, lovelily written. It was like beautifully written, but in a lovely way. So anyway, I don't think that makes any sense. It's really late. I've been up all night working, guys. So I'm kind of beat. Forgive the rambling. Let's get into it.
Used to call you at 4 a.m. for no reason. I miss the way you listen to me then.
Oh, relatable.
Wish that I could tell you how I'm feeling, but somehow I think we both know I can't. Call me back, call me back. I left a message for you, even though you can't. Call me back, call me back. All my tears keep falling through the cracks.
Wow. Super fragile up top. So a few things I can say about this. I've got to stop it for copyright reasons, guys. And by the way, if I do end up having to alter the audio, or maybe, I don't know what I might have to do, chop it up a little bit. If it does give me problems, you can find the full unaltered, uncut reaction over on my Patreon. The link to that is in the description down below. Just join the mixtape tier. It's $5 a month, and you'll be able to get access to anything that I put on YouTube that has copyright problems and I have to put some kind of overlay or alter it in some way. The original unaltered version will be on Patreon if that's something you're interested in. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a musician. I'm not a singer. I don't know a ton about singing technique and these kinds of things. I know a little bit about a little bit, and I know how things make me feel. I have a pretty good ear. A lot of this is really near her speaking range. It's got a very minimalistic feel to it. She's really just not telling a story. She's really just communicating. She's just talking to somebody. She's just sharing her heart. It feels a little bit like reading somebody's diary. There's not a lot going on vocally. I'm sure that we'll probably have one or two moments of something a little bigger or a little more dramatic in a bit, but what we are getting is some really interesting textures and tones. Whenever she did go up nice and high into her head voice, it was very restrained, very controlled. I think I said the word fragile when it happened because that's how it felt. And it's just a story about heartbreak. That's all it is. It's just a story. So let's listen. Let's see where the story goes. The only other thing I'm curious about is this. It seems like a breakup. The lyrics are a little confusing. It's a little bit strange that she's using words like you can't call me. I can't tell you about whatever this thing is she wants to tell him about. That gives me vibes like this person has passed away, but the majority of the song gives me vibes like they've broken up. I just mean that idea that you can't talk to them feels very final. They say that psychologically, emotionally, that breaking up with a long-term partner is not much different at all from actually losing a loved one. That chemically and psychologically, it's pretty much identical. So maybe there's a reason it kind of feels a little like both.
I'm never ever gonna lose your number. Oh, so I remember what it's like to hear your voice.
Again, feels a little bit like a lost loved one as opposed to a breakup. much bigger, a little fuller, less fragile. A lot of grit, a lot of desperation in that voice. I need to hear that one more time. Hold on, sorry. Okay, I don't know why. Some of the metaphors are getting a little muddled for me. Okay, okay. Look, being completely honest, I meant what I said. So we did get some bigger notes. That thing did happen. It did get more intense, more dramatic, bigger, louder, more full, as opposed to that sort of thinner, more frail feeling. I have to be honest, I'm a little confused by the lyrics. Maybe I'm just being dense. I've been working for a while. This is sort of the last or second to last video that I'll be shooting today, and I've shot quite a bit, and I'm very tired. But it did, like, okay, it felt like a breakup, the majority of the song. But then there were those phrases like, you can't call me, I call you, even though you can't call me back. Why couldn't he? He or she, maybe they wouldn't, but why couldn't they? And then it was just an interesting phrase. And then later, there's no signal where I am. What did that mean? I don't know what that meant. Listen, I don't mean to read that deep into it, but I can't help it. I'm kind of all about the lyrics and the performance. And without the performance, I just focus on the lyrics. That's just where I'm at. I hope you're not very disappointed, Sherry, by my actual reaction to it, by the reaction I've had to this song. It did hit me a little strange. I started to get into it really after the first verse, because at that time, it just felt like a breakup song. And I was really getting into the sort of emotion, the intention behind that. And then I got a little bit confused about, well, is this a breakup song, or is this about someone who's passed away? And then that other phrase, that one phrase, really kind of threw me for a spin and just completely took me out of the song when she said that there's no signal where she is. What does that mean? Is she in the desert? Has she passed away? Is she a ghost now? I don't, like, what does that mean? Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I don't like it when this happens. Normally, to be honest, I might not even post this because I feel like I'm not giving you what you want. But again, it is a jump the line, so it's going to get posted. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this despite my confusion. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Check the description for all my social media links, including a link to the Patreon and the PayPal, where there are several options down there where you can request a jump the line reaction and get me to react to anything on the internet that I can access. I'll react to it for you. There are different offerings down there for different things. Check them out. Send me an email. Let me know what you'd like to see or hear from me, and I will get that to you as soon as I can. But for now, I don't really have anything else to say. Again, a lot of the reason I don't have much to say is because there was no performance, and the rest is just because, look, the voice sounded great. I don't know, like, it sounded great. The lyrics were clever. They sounded good. The music was pretty. There was one spot where I felt her voice was like she did a little too much with the breaks and the texture. It felt a little muddled, but it was a very brief moment of like half a second, and then it was past. And the rest of the time, I thought she sounded wonderful. I mean, I really like her as an artist. I like her as a performer, and her last song that I listened to was amazing. So I'm still excited to see what else is to come from her. So let me know down in the comments if there's any other new songs from her out now, or if there are any coming. I would love to know that. So do get down there and shoot me a little comment. Let me know what you know about Courtney Hadwin. But for now, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Please remember, as always, to be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself.